Hi everyone and welcome. This webinar is presented to you by Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise experts. And today we're covering a very interesting topic. So with Enrique Amaro. Hi Enrique.
Hello Sandra, hello all.
Let's discover AD's latest solution. What can AI do for your network with OmniVista Network Advisor? Just a few reminders. Today's session will last about 45 minutes. And before we start, this webinar is currently being recorded. If that's an issue for you, then we encourage you to disconnect now. I'll drop the presentation deck in the handout section where you can download it, of course. And note that all your lines will be muted during the presentation. So during the session, feel free to ask or share any comments and questions on the GoToWebinar control panel. You have a dedicated section and Enrique will cover them at the end. We'll take a few minutes just at the end of the presentation to answer them. So Enrique, I'll leave you the floor.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you all to attend this webinar. So I will switch off the camera to you can see better and be focused on the presentation. So today we are here to talk a little bit about AI and AI in the networks and networks tools, AIOps, and introducing also our new technology, our solution, OmniVista Network Advisor. And you'll find what is this solution. It's brand new. Next month will come out a new version, and I think it will be interesting for all to you to learn a little bit more and maybe to test and acquire this solution for your networks. So let me start with the slides and just a small introduction to artificial intelligence, just some points just to nivellate what we are talking about and defining the artificial intelligence. What is it? It is the ability of a machine to reproduce human-like skills such as reasoning, learning, planning, and creativity. And you know that some of you already tested, I'm sure of that. So the technical systems can perceive their surroundings and solve problems. The constant adaptation of its behavior is based in previous actions and new data collected and learned. So based on that is what AI is defined with a simple mode. So Chat GPT. So in this slide, we have another important AI system. This Chat GPT is a conversational AI model, and it was developed by OpenAI in the final of 2022. It is expected to have a similar impact as the internet or the social media had in this modern world. So a big impact, a big change in our lives. So it uses large language models. So these large language models use neural networks and are training to predict the next word and requires a big amount of text. So we are talking about billions of words inserted to increase the quality of the answers and the interaction with human being. So machine learning, another important point is in the networking AIOps tools. So the collection of relevant information and data through telemetry. Telemetry is very important for this area. Coming also for another sources, it will do a better learn and a better prediction to have a better reaction to any events in the network. So this is very important for these kind of tools. So here, and because machine learning is one of the AI flavors used in networking AI solutions, the explanation how it works and how is fit to improve the efficiency of these models, of these solutions. So the importance of that, of the quality of data collected is fundamental. So if you want to have better outputs from these AI solutions, you need to have good info collected. Telemetry is one of that source of data. Okay, you have the definition in the left, in the bottom. So logs, metrics, events, and traces could be collected from multiple systems in the network. We are talking about access points, switches, applications that are installed in the network, and are classified as telemetry. So this is the telemetry, and for this purpose, we collect that info. The more accurate, quality, and in real time that we obtain that network telemetry, more the solution will learn and predict, and of course react to any event in your network with high quality and faster. So here we can find some examples of AI with machine learning and how it can help us to solve the day-by-day networking problems. And this is the near future that we can find. So here some categories can show to you what will be these tools in your day-by-day in midterm. So categories as classification, optimization, or prediction. These are some examples of the problems that we'll face with AI, machine learning, and with these networks and telemetry. It will be possible to answer to some questions, and we can find some ones here. Is there a denial of service going on the network? Yes, no. What will be the traffic next month? What the recommended configuration in my wireless LAN to improve the quality of experience? So that's why AI it's very important. It's a very important solution, and I think for you, you need to test and use it, and maybe it can be the next tool in your network. Sorry for the Spanish slide, but the version that we will share, it will be in English, okay? So just some figures to show what we are talking about. So these are some figures related with the use of preventive maintenance and the preventive maintenance tools in the networks. Beginning in the left, we can expect between 55 to 30% of operational networking efficiency improvement. So when we have anomaly detections, this is more or less we can improve in your networks. And more than 10% of reduction in customer cases reported to TAC when you have some problems, or to the partner, also with anomaly detections too. As a result of using these predictive maintenance tools, your company can speed up operations by 20 times. So you'll have more time, and you'll have real-time information to analyze, correct, and improve your network with this kind of tools. So now let's talk about what is the OmniVista Network Advisor. And this is a new solution. The name is Alcatel-Lucent OmniVista Network Advisor. And it is an intelligent and autonomous system that provides a real-time network monitoring and alerts for potential risks and mitigation of the network. This is the goal. So the ALE OmniVista Network Advisor intends to be your companion in day-by-day in the network operations, helping to decrease the risks and maximizing the quality of experience. This is the purpose of our solution, OmniVista Network Advisor. And here are 3 points that OmniVista Network Advisor address: identify, mitigate, and optimize. So beginning in the left, It can detect issues, anomalies, and trigger immediate alerts. Understand the normal network behavior with artificial intelligence and machine learning. In the mitigation, it proposes a solution and the ability to fix the issue in only one tap, get corrections and also corrective actions, okay, automatically, and can implement it just in one tap in just some seconds. In the optimization part, allows network to be fine-tuning for better quality of experience, and also with third-party solutions like Rainbow CPaaS can collaborate to react faster and connect to applications and other AIs to help to increase the quality of the info and answers of this tool. This is the purpose. So when we talk about the improvement that the OmniVista Network Advisor can apport to all a issue cycle. When you have a problem in a network, a issue, these are the cycle of the life of that issue. So beginning in the first one, in the phase of production, the capacity to audit configurations, collect data, and inform the IT management team helps in early detections of any issue and consequently can be taken in place a faster remediation suggestion by the tool. So in phase 2, when a network event is detected, the admin is notified and suggestions for remediation are made. At the same time, it can be taken in place relevant data collection to support the case in our HELI tag. So it will be possible to touch the button and get the logs in real time when the problem is happening, not after, and sometimes after the chance will not appear, so you will not have that possibility to collect the logs because the networks maybe is down. So this is an important help that this tool can apport. In phase 3, when the ALE tag is contacted, it will be possible in all the cycle of the case, the capture of permanent information and pertinent one by this tool, and always monitoring the network. So this tool continue to get info, to continue to feed the tag, the engineers, to try to solve the problem. In the final, here in the stage 4, when the problem is closed, the results and the partner can give a better support and feedback to the tag engineers. So this will decrease the waste of time and number of interactions. So very important, the interactions with the tag sometimes can take hours or days to have the solutions. So all these cycles never end, as you know, and is a never-ending process or story when the OmniVista Network Advisor is in place. So it will help in all these phases. Just to understand also when you have a problem, how Network Advisor can help you and your partners that are giving support to you. So when we talk about support and TAC, and also the TAC interaction in an issue that occurs in the network, in your network, we know that near 66% of that issues are recommended configurations, and they are already known from us in our TAC. And that repository are in the ALE knowledge base, is the name where we can find that entries, that cases, ALE knowledge base, and normally is accessible to the partners that sell and support your networks. So normally the procedure from the TAC engineers when a new ticket is open is to verify if the answer or solution already exists. If not, it creates a new entrance in ALE knowledge base, okay? That will help other customers in new open cases. So this is the way that we work. Here, the OmniVista Network Advisor can use the ALE knowledge base to proactively help the IT manager and the partner with recommended configuration and workaround based what is saved in our knowledge base. So it will save time and also save interactions, and it will help to mitigate that issue, that event quickly. Network Advisor will use also that knowledge that we already have. So this is a real example. See, this is a university. We don't have here the name, but it's one of our customers, and we can see in the first graphic that from all the issues that happen, more than 50% was known by the support, by our support. So half of the issues was known. So when using a tool like the Network Advisor, a preventive maintenance can be taken because near 66% of the knowing issues can be avoided to happen. Network Advisor will be there to advise you and advertise you that something is known and you can correct before the problem occurs. So this is the consequences. So a substantial less impact on users and much less IT effort in the troubleshooting. So you have more time for other tasks. So this goal of this tool and Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise as a company is to provide a preventive maintenance tool, and we pretend to achieve a zero impact in our customers for all the already known issues. So everything that you know can be used in real time in our customers, that if we save it in our knowledge base. This is something important because we can focus only on the issues that we don't know, that are new, and where we need to address our energies. So the value proposition of Network Advisor. Let's explain what is it. So as an overview, the OmniVista Network Advisor is a network maintenance tool, okay, and is a brick in a software service and it includes the AI and machine learning development, and it will be powered, that development, by ALE, okay, by us. We will develop that part. So OmniVista Network Advisor applications is compatible with the ALE OmniSwitch LAN switches and Omni Access Stellar Wireless LAN portfolio. Okay, both worlds that we sell, LAN switching and Stellar access points. In the future, with the ALE network management solution that we have, the OmniVista, we will be integrating this tool and be compatible with them with the OmniVista next generation. Okay, this is what we pretend to develop and integrate it, the tool of management of our networks. This new service includes the OmniVista Network Advisor software that will help to download and install in the customer premises. So it will work on premises, and when you install it, start to work after some minutes. So here, describing the preventive maintenance service, you can say that it provides real-time network monitoring and alerting to minimize risks and maximize the quality of experience. What the network preventive maintenance means is being on the top of fixes, catching problems before they appear, and taking all-around proactive care of customer network. Here, our goal is keep networking operations running smoothly on a daily basis. This is the purpose. So in a short term, and you can see here what we pretend and what OmniVista will be able to do is to fix a known network issue in one tap, detecting network issues and apply solution remediation instantaneously with 24/7 monitoring your network. take a less effort to capture automatically essential data to troubleshoot an issue, ensuring the compliance, anticipate troubles, benchmarking the network, the performance, and informing on the evolution. In the midterm, because we understand your network behavior with historical data is very important. So we need to collect that informations and data. So we'll include analysis and dashboards to study the complete picture of the network health. Also, we want to cover the unknown with artificial intelligence and machine learning. This will give the possibility to predict network behaviors with neural network and also the telemetry that I talked before to try to go in the direction of predictive maintenance. So we here are not talking about preventive, but now predictive. So models that will predict something that is not known. Better than slides talking about what is the network advisor, let's see some use cases. And just to you understand what is the solution when is in the end of the IT manager, this is a smartphone. This is what he will see when is anywhere on the company, at home, at the weekend. You have this smartphone with Rainbow, the freemium one, and the solution will be able to identify and mitigate any issue. In this example, this is how we can fix a network issue in one tap. So here the network advisor will detect that issue, and directly in this smartphone you can apply a solution. Here the example is a loop, and that loop was detected in a switch with this IP address. This is the identification, and now the mitigation is how network advisor can help to fix this solution. So a recommendation is done, and this recommendation is disable the link aggregation port where the loop is happening. You have also the capacity to demand to the network advisor to remember your action. So anytime that this situation will occur, the network advisor will remediate automatically. You don't need to touch. So is your decision. A very important point also is you can get and have the chance to collect logs, and you collect the logs at the time that the problem and issue is happening. If you are at home, if you are in the weekend, wherever you are, you can get it, and that logs will be saved on the server of OmniVista Network Advisor. Even if you lost connection to the network, the logs will be there to open the case. So now another example in the troubleshooting. So because the network advisor captures data, and that data normally is essential to troubleshoot, is always monitoring, is important in these situations to collect logs like I explained. So it was detected here an anomaly, some disconnections, and the recommendation collect logs. Of course, you can ignore because you may know what is the problem. If you don't know, collect logs, and the answer will appear in your smartphone, your tablet, etc. That the logs was collected and saved in the server, and also the possibility to enter in our knowledge base in the ticket in the case that is similar to this situation and maybe can help, and there is the solution for what is happening in your network. This is simple. Now another one, detection and reaction to security threats. We are talking about security. In this situation, we have a denial of service that was attacked, and here the recommendation is block the MAC or also disable the port. If we block the MAC, we are being more precise. Even the person go to another port and try to do that kind of attack, the solution, if you touch here, will remember the situation and will block the MAC. If you are in the university, if he's a student, if he moves from room to another room, you'll not be able to concretize the attack after you touch in block the MAC. This is the example. Always the get logs to try to understand if it's a real attack or a problem in a server, etc., that are injecting this kind of traffic. Another situation is the possible provisioning errors and proposed corrections. Network Advisor can propose configuration to solve problems. In this case, a spanning tree issue has been detected in a VLAN. So someone forgot to configure the spanning tree in a switch in a specific VLAN. Maybe the other ones are correct, but this one not. So you can have the chance to, by your smartphone, touch enable spanning tree, and the lines of spanning tree configuration will be configured on the switch. Simple. Monitoring. So here shows how the OmniVista Network Advisor is always benchmark your network collecting data. And because a threshold was passed, and because that network advisor detect that the storm are happening in your network. So here, to avoid big problems with that amount of traffic, you can disable the port. If it's something that is only something that is happening now and you know what is just a FTP, a big one, or okay, you can ignore, but this is the purpose. Also, always monitoring your networking. Of course, to keep track of that work and you get the info of your network, reports are very important. So we are able today to get daily or weekly reports and send them by mail, for example, and also the KPIs collection about the issues detected, issues that happened, what was corrected automatically by Network Advisor. So with that data, you can create a report and a presentation to show to your direction team to see how the network is evaluating, developing, or the problems that network have, and it will help in the decisions of the future. So it will help also with these reports in your decisions. So the evolution in what we intend to develop in future use cases is to integrate with third-party tools. So Network Advisor with APIs, it will be possible to be integrated with third-party tools. Here is an example with our Rainbow workflow. So we get info from Network Advisor, issue, etc., and we can trigger ticket servers to open a case in a partner that give us the support, for example, or if it's for example, a security issue, you can trigger our CPaaS and open a video conference only in a bubble with the security people that know security and that kind of cases. If it's an operational situation because a power supply or something is happening, or something is happening in terms of support of the hardware, etc., can open a call or a video conference with the operational team. Very simple. Is what we intend to do with some professional services, but an open tool that can apply that. So we pretend to have also always a quality of experience in our network. And for that, Network Advisor with the benchmark and prediction will be able to suggest corrections in your networks and configuration to just in time to you keep your normal behavior of your network. In this case, in a wireless LAN, the degradation of quality of experience of the access to the wireless. So this can be a case in a hotel when lots of people comes to the lobby at the same time and they start to connect to the access points. Here, Network Advisor can give some recommendation, changing the parameters of the radio in the access point, and normally are 3 that we can change, and this will in real time solve that situation. When the people disappear, it can turn on again the normal configuration of that parameters in the access point. This is how the tool can help in real time in these situations, in quality of experience and maintaining it. So now, as a conclusion and before Q&A, so what is the Network Advisor? So it's our new tool, and is an intelligence and autonomous system that provides a real-time network monitoring and alerts for potential risks and mitigation of the network. It intends to be your companion in the day-by-day in your network operations, helping to decrease the risks and maximize, of course, the quality of experience. We are launching in the next month the new version, and it will have some improvements, and I think it's time because of that to you, Sandra, maybe to launch your questions. Yes. And also
yes, thank you very much, Enrique. I just dropped the presentation deck in the handout section, and now I'm just asking you to take a few minutes to answer this quick poll while we can, and then we can start, to cover any questions. So we still have time to ask your question, or if you have any comments about the solution, please write them in the dedicated section.
Yeah, please answer to this poll. It will be very important for us, and I think it is a chance for you to engage with us. This presentation, these questions, Q&A that we'll see, so in the middle when you are answered, just to inform all the attendees. So do some questions not so technical, because I don't have the technical team here, but I can address more or less almost the questions, and the ones that we cannot answer today, I will answer after, okay? So try to think on some questions, some doubts, and I will be here.
Yes, so hold on, I think we have one here. Is the offer as a service? I will close the poll soon. You still have a few minutes.
Okay, so if this is as a service, yes, it's simple. So if you want to use Network Advisor, you have only 2 part numbers. One part number for a switch and one part number for access point for 1 year of use. And in that part number, if you have 10 switches and 10 access points, you'll need 10 switches, 10 part numbers of the switch for Network Advisor, and 10 part numbers for the access point. For 1 year, you have the service and you have all the support included for Network Advisor. You don't need to buy the support of Network Advisor apart. Yes, 1 year, but we'll increase that chance for 3 and 5 next year.
All right. Someone is asking the difference between OmniVista Network Advisor and the traditional OmniVista.
Yeah, so OmniVista Network Management manage the wireless LAN and Stellar at access points and switches, Omni switches, and is a normal management tool. So we have the 2500, we have Cyrus on the cloud, we have that flavors. This is a specific tool for this purpose. Okay, we'll interact with them in the next release in beginning to get the amount of switches that we want to be monitoring by the network advisor, and in the future we'll integrate also data telemetry from wireless LAN and after from switches to help in the artificial intelligence and machine learning that we'll develop on OmniVista Network Advisor. We already have that some functions of artificial intelligence in our knowledge base to better search the cases that will apply in your case when you are facing a issue, and we'll develop also based on machine learning. That's why I introduced that concepts in the beginning to solve the problems based on the telemetry collected in real time all the time from your network. So two flavors, managing the switches, the access points, your network, and these ops based on AI to help on the day by day.
Thank you, Enrique. And we have more questions. So can OmniVista Network Advisor work without OmniVista? And can it work with any other management platform?
So OmniVista Network Advisor is independent, is installed on premises, can interact with our management tools, 2500 and Cirrus, and in the future, the next generation, but is independent, don't need them, okay? Can interact, can get more info from them, but is a standalone solution. With APIs, and in the next release, next year 2.0, will increase the number of APIs and the quality. You interact with third-party tools. Everything that you can get, not the correction, but everything that you can get and the info collected by Network Advisor will be able to be seen in the third-party tools that maybe you already have on your network based on APIs, and you need to program that.
Mm-hmm. So that's great because you've covered the last question. So two questions in one. The last question was, does it interact with OB2500 and or OmniVista Cyrus? So the answer is yes.
Yes, after day 8 of December, the version 1.1 will interact, beginning just only now to get the number of switches and to help us to configure in a easy way that switches on the network advisor and access points. And after, with telemetry in the final of next year, we'll start the AI and machine learning development. Any question more?
I think no. I'm just checking. So no more questions.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sandra, just about the pool that you answer. So we have a lots of info, and if you want to use, acquire or test, please contact us. Normally the tool have 32 days of demo when you install, and you can use it and see the advantage that I explained here. And maybe to acquire the solution is not expensive and will help a lot in terms of time and maintain and knowledge of your maintenance of your network. So I give you that advice and challenge to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you, Enrique, for this very insightful presentation. And you can watch the replay if you missed out on some info. Of course, you can reach out to Enrique and Alcatel-Lucent Enterprise team for any questions. And if you, of course, like Enrique said, if you've answered yes, depending on your answer on the polls, we will contact you. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.